25, WJT54. Yes, this is Blaine County Sheriff.
Yes.
In Haley, Idaho.
Yes.
And we just had a report of a UFO sighting in the far eastern sky. He said that it was, he'd been watching it for, when he called, about 25 minutes. The first call, he said 15. The second call was 25 altogether. And he said it was over, he felt probably over Cary, Idaho, which is about 30 miles away.
Okay.
And he said that he watched it rise and whatever it was doing, he's been watching with binoculars. And I think he's a very reliable source. You can call him if you like. He's probably still watching it.
Okay, we'll get in contact with him.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Reporting center?
I have a collect call for anyone from office. Accepts the charge?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Sir, I'm sorry to call collect, but I'm at our office. I'm not allowed to make
Okay.
long-distance calls. Where are you at?
Washington.
You're in Washington
Right.
State?
Right.
All right, we're in Haley, Idaho.
Uh-huh.
And did you have any reports last night? I've been over the Sawtooth Mountain Range.
We had one, yes.
And where was it at? Where was it reported from?
Haley.
From Haley?
The Haley area, yes.
Okay. Well, I seen one last night. I and another gentleman. Then I found out this evening that a businessman here in Haley also seen one. And they were both on the east horizon, over the mountains. They were not on the mountains. They were on top. They were in the air. The one I seen was a solid light going in a zigzag motion.
Uh-huh.
And the businessman said his was from bright white to bright red, bright green, and bright blue, which sounds like an airplane to me, but he said it was stationary for over an hour. And then it went up until it went out of sight.
Okay, and was yours moving, did you say?
Yes, it was moving from the south to the north, at times very slow and then very fast. At one time, it looked like it even stopped going north. It took a straight east direction, stopped, and made a directional move, 45-degree angle or so, back to the west, and then back to the north again, and then zigzagged.
Okay, did that have any defined shape?
I couldn't see any shape. All I could see was the bright light.
Bright light. What color was that?
Solid white.
Solid white.
Very bright.
Okay. Was it flying a straight line at all times except when it made its turn? Did it deviate from a straight line course?
No, it appeared to be going in a northerly direction.
Right. No dips or zigzagging or anything?
No up and down.
Okay.
Zigzag, yes.
Zigzag?
Zigzag.
Oh.
I had a radio announcer with me.
Okay. About what time did you spot that?
All right, when I seen it, it had been, must have been 10:45, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
And the businessman said he seen his around 1:30, and he watched it for an hour. And it was on the east also.
Okay, now how long did you watch yours?
It wasn't very long. I'd say it's very long. It was 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. 2 minutes
Okay.
is very, very long.
Now, in your opinion, would this be fairly close or quite a ways away?
Well, by an airplane light, I'd have said 5 miles.
Okay. Now, how could you estimate on the size? Was it like a star or bigger?
It wasn't the size of a star.
Okay.
The only thing that caught my eye was that it was moving.
Uh-huh, okay. Did you watch it until it went out of sight?
Yes.
All right.
You know, most of the times when you watch an aircraft, they seem to be going with the curve of the earth
Right.
as they go down sight. And this didn't. There was a cloud cover north of us. It looked like it went straight into it.
Uh-huh, okay.
Now, about a year ago, I and another officer seen an object, a flying object, the East Fork. It's about 10 miles north of Haley, Idaho. And we were headed east, and this came up to the south, and it was also going north. A very bright light, This was quite a bit bigger than what last night was. I don't know how to describe it to you. But this one, it had been snowing, and there is some clouds covered, but it appeared that it came straight from the south and almost lined up directly with East Fork, and then took a straight east direction. And it didn't slow down to turn. It just was going north and then straight east.
Okay. How about degrees above the horizon?
You know, the horizon's hard to judge here because of the mountains. But I can't guesstimate how.
Or any estimate of altitude?
You know, these these mountains here, I would say around 8,000.
8,000, okay.
And give or take, that's just a real hard guess.
Right.
Because of the mountains.
I know, that's very difficult to do. Okay, can we have your name again, sir?
Yes, my name is Gary. That's the Haley Police Department. I should have, like I said, I was another officer last year. Last year, that was the one that was spectacular to me.
Uh-huh.
To make that sharp turn really blew my mind. I've done some flying, and and you know, Mountain Home Air Force Base isn't too far from here.
Right.
So it could be military.
Okay.
But after last night, I thought I would call.
Well, we sure appreciate that. I'd like to keep track of these.
Well, it's of interest to me. What it means to me, it is unidentified.
Right.
And, you know, if any help, well, we want to do it.
Okay, thanks very much. And if we come up with any answers on this, we'll get back to you and let you know.
I don't expect any answers.
No, I don't either.
Possibly you may put something with it. And I think what I'll do from here on out is go ahead and call you folks on those reliable reports that I've got.
We'd appreciate that.
Well, you'll get them in.
Thank you again.
You take care now.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.